Hello, my name is Jen. I am the Unorthodox Healer. This is a tarot card reading designed for the start of April, but it is also timeless, so if it pops up on your feed out with then, I recommend you still watch because it means that there is potentially something in here which will benefit you. This reading is for Sagittarius, whether you have that as your moon, your sun or your rising sign. And you're very welcome here. My name is Jen. I am the Unorthodox Healer. I'm based in the UK, in Scotland, and we have some nice spring weather here today. I hope you have the same. I only take cards that jump out at me, and I don't read reversals. And today we are going to do a reading for what you should be focusing on. So that's a card for what you should be focusing on. This is a card as to what's holding you back. This card shows what you can do about it. This card shows what is out with your control, what you can't do about it. And this card gives you the outcome, potential outcome, because we all have free will. So Sagittarius, let's see what we have. So we have the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords shows that you are ambitious and you are pretty driven in whatever this ambition is. You can see that he's got toes down, the horse is absolutely flying away and he's got his sword in his hand. And swords are about thoughts and decision makings. It is also that you could have an idea that you are running with, but I do think that you are just, you've got something and you're wanting to run with it. We might find with the other cards as to what it is that you are running with, but you are definitely feeling ambitious at the moment and you're wanting to take action. But what is holding you back? So you saw me shuffle those cards, and I've just finished a reading for Cancer, and they had the Seven of Cups up in where you have the Knight of Swords. So what's holding you back? Too many opportunities, too many ideas. The fact that you are, perhaps you have too many ambitious ideas and you are moving too fast to be able to make rational decisions on what those ideas could mean for you in the long term. Some of these cups, these are sort of all cups of happiness, so there are all good or bad opportunities or outcomes to what these ambitions are that you have, that you're sort of chasing at the moment. There's a nasty looking serpent. There's a laurel wreath, there's riches, there is a snake there, there's a home on a top of a mountainside. So there's good and bad there. And at the moment, what's stopping you is, I think, having too much choice, not being completely certain as to where you're actually going and why you're going there. So let's see what you can do about it. So aces are all about potential and the start of a process, and this is telling you that you have to go right back to basics to single out just one project that you will work on and do an analysis of. In my normal life, I'm a project manager, and this is all about doing an analysis of what you the one idea that you should be following and why. You know, get your pen and paper out and say, right, pros and cons, outcomes, costs, what will I need, have I got the skills? And this doesn't have to be a professional thing. This can just be about changing jobs, a new career. It might be moving house, moving to a different part of the country. But you do have a sort of real wind in your sails, and astrologically that makes sense as well, because the planets are all very close together, even the feisty ones, and it is creating change and also some quite difficult situations. People are reading more into things that you might innocently say. There's a bit more aggression around, there's misunderstandings, and this probably rolls into how you're feeling, that you're kind of like, you're really grabbing at this, going, oh, I've had enough, you know, I'm gonna go and do this, or I might go and do that. This is showing that you absolutely have to make sure that you are focusing on the most appropriate idea or ambition that you have. You can see all of these options, and this is showing that you need to be really careful. Pick one, and pick one which is going to give you the riches, not the one that's going to end up with you getting bitten by a snake. What you can't do anything about, you get the Queen of Cups. There might be somebody who is trying to encourage you in a particular direction, somebody who you respect and think the world of. The Queen of Cups is somebody who is, she's sort of she's the head of happiness, the head of love, if you like. And she is very caring, she's very loving, she's stable, and she's a great healer. And there might be somebody, it doesn't have to be somebody female, there might be somebody who is clouding your judgment. It might also be that you are just being, you're a soft, gentle person, and you want to sort of heal the world and bring about world peace, and want to change things for the better. And as much as we would all love to do that, it's not possible. And we have to do what we can based on our abilities. And though we can't create world peace and stop wars and make things better, we can all do our bit to make the people around us lives better, our own lives better. But you have to be very focused, because otherwise you just water down all of the drive and the ambition that you have, and that isn't any good for anybody, including yourself. Because if you're going to put your heart and soul into something, you want to make sure it's for the right reasons, it's the right topic and subject and cause, and you know where you're going and why you're going there. The outcome of all of this is the World card. And the World card, yeah, I do think you want to change the world. The World card is a really beautiful card. It is about the completion of something. Here you have the respective characters for the four suits of the tarot: the cups, the wands, the swords, and the pentacles. And this shows that you have achieved what you've been working on, this ambition that you've had. And it's a celebration of the fact that you literally have achieved what you have dreamt about. The only thing to bear in mind is that it still has to just be one thing. It might just be that you start off with one thing, you know, get that sorted and then look at, you know, the next opportunity. But you have to get that one idea off the ground, absolutely certain in your mind as to what you're doing and why you're doing it. And you will succeed, and it will be really fantastic. 2 and 1, 21 add up to 3, and 3 is sort of the culmination of your hard work and the end of a journey. And 3s are about joy as well. So it's a really beautiful reading for you. You just have to rein in all of your ideas, no pun intended, because obviously he's on a horse, and focus on that one thing, and you will absolutely get to where you want to be. I hope that's been useful. If it's resonated, please leave me a comment, because I would love to think that this has resonated for you. I do readings as often as I can. I tend to do daily pendulum readings with yes or no answers for any questions or dilemmas that you might need help with. And I will see you again soon. Thanks for listening, and take care.